Thank you, darling. So, 2022. What a delightful year it's been. If you choose to disregard the unprecedented political tensions leading to a full-scale war in Europe, not to mention the fact that COVID is still pursuing its gloriously ambitious goal of killing all people, and the fucking monkeypox, which wants us to keep us from getting laid or sharing our underwear, which apparently is something that some Saima members think that we gay people do. Please, we're more hygienic than you'll ever be. But the worst thing was that Sweden did not win the Eurovision Song Contest. It is a disgrace. I'm Swedish, by the way, if you didn't notice. Yeah. Good old North, IKEA, ABBA, the tendency to judge all other countries whilst being completely blind to our own missteps, selling weapons to dictators. Sweden, who now wants to join NATO. I guess we realized that it might not be such a good idea to stay neutral if Mr. Putin starts mixing up his flags. It is yellow and blue. It must be Ukraine. But wait, it could be IKEA. Place of unfinished furniture that you have to build with your own rookie. We must invade. Asshole. But yeah, I think Sweden has a lot to learn from you post-Soviet nations, because you people are hardcore. Like in Ukraine, they've got babushkas throwing Molotov cocktails like they're fucking water balloons. What, right? To the Ukrainian babushkas. You know, a Swedish grandma would have the Russians in for coffee and cinnamon buns. Like, they looked so hungry. And what is sourdough bread baking stay-at-home daddy of two, Göran, going to do if someone points a rifle at him? Club them with the sourdough bread? Latte them to death? Like, we couldn't go to war. The last time we were at war, we lost fucking Norway. I got two words for you. Oil money. What does Sweden have? Some big dick energy and regret? That's what we have. Speaking of lonely penises, are you familiar with prepping? You know, it's like when these white lonely cis men think they're Indiana Jones or some other dude that straight guys look up to, and they build this underground bunker in their backyard just in case the world will explode. And I just don't get it, because why would you even want to go on living if there will be no new Netflix content? How many times are you going to stream The Crown before you will beg for death? And it's like these anti-vaxxers who say that, oh, the vaccine will kill us all or make us grow our own Bill Gates or whatever. Because even if that were true, I would rather die with all the other civilized people. I'm not smart enough to be the smartest person left on earth. Like, imagine a tiny, queer, feminist woker like myself among these big-headed Trumpists. I'd be a circus act. Like, oh, look, there she is. Shh, she's about to say something politically correct. Oh, 2022. Oh, it's like is like this. Oh, hang on. I've got it here somewhere. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes you need it. I could get into prepping though. I could be a prepper. Like, what do you need? A dumb hat, 16 gallons of water, and self-loathing combined with narcissism and a feeling that society owes you something.
And toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Yes. Stock up on that shit. Oh. Yeah. Oh, also, you need a foil blanket, apparently, because I don't know why. Maybe for nuclear radiation or barbecuing. I don't know. But yeah, I guess we would all be like, oh, the war is here, the war is here. Honey, where's my foil blanket? Quick, they're nuking the neighbors. Have you checked in the place where you saw it last? Is what my mum would say. Such an annoying reply. Don't you think the last place I saw it would be the first place I would look? Oh, there it is. Oh. I wish I could foil blanket myself out of 2022. Because now the US Supreme Court wants to ban abortions. Bringing women's rights back to when we had the same societal status as a donkey. And it's not fair. It's not fair because not only do we have to carry the the baby. This is why I don't have kids. Not only do we have to carry the baby, men now wants to tell us how, when, and for how long. Like, fuck you! Fuck you! Not you personally. If men got pregnant, we'd have fucking drive-through abortions. We'd have state-subsidized abortion booking hotlines with thousands, millions of men calling in every day like, hi, I'd like to book an abortion, please. Today, let me check my schedule. Yeah, I have a meeting at 3, so 4:30, okay? Do you do lunch? Great, thank you. Oh, also, could I book another one for next week? You know, just in case. Men, great. As a bisexual, I sometimes have the privilege of dating them. And it's funny because I say privilege, but what I usually feel with dating men is that I need to be at least a little bit drunk to put up with them. So my reaction to their cheesy jokes goes from to oh, sorry, you were serious. So how is your mum doing now? Men. Yeah, also there's something with the, at least here in Latvia, rather common phrase of I still live with my mum that makes my imaginary penis go very flaccid. I mean, your partner will always have parents, however regrettable, but there's something very wrong when you feel like their mother is part of the relationship. Like, oh, sorry, I couldn't help but overhear, but Adolfo's father is the same, and it's not a reason for you kids not to be together. Try raising a non-sexist son next time, bitch. I had a one-night stand back in the day when I was a slut. And I sent him out with my keys to get pizza because I'm trusting like that, and also I really wanted pizza. The dude never comes back. So after like an hour, I'm ready to call the police, change the locks, and there's a ring on my doorbell, and a strange man is standing there saying, Hi, I'm Adolfo's father. Adolfo had to go to work. Here is your pizza. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I used to study in Sweden. Oh, no, did you? Oh, that's great. I fucked your son. 2022. The year that brought us the carnage that was the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Did you follow it? Did you follow it? Get a life! Get a life! These days, it's like we want to know everything about everyone. Like, oh, she pooped in the bed and she ate the dog, and then we sniffed some spider eggs and had a bar mitzvah in hell. Like, you know, nothing is private anymore. It's like when people think that just because someone is trans, somehow it's okay to ask about their genitals. Like, seriously, what is that? If I went up to a random person asking how their testicles are doing today, I think I would get laid. But that's not the point. The point is, don't stick your nose into other people's business. Unless it's a new type of sex that you like. I'm not sure. Would it go deep enough though?
Depends on the nose.
It's like, unless Pinocchio. Like, forget boob jobs and penis pumps. We'd have people lining up for blocks to get their nose extensions. Like, oh my God, have you seen Margaret's new nose? It's like so sexy. I know, right? It's like an elephant trunk. She can sniff me anytime. There's something very wrong with me. But, like, since we're here and this is a safe place, I feel comfortable enough to share that I have neither a dick nor a dick nose. But what I do have, thank you Patricia, is some perky nipples. Yeah, I know you didn't ask for that information, but I'm sharing, okay? And just like tiny little dicks, they react when exposed to cold. Do you think I wear bras for support? I wear them for nipple protection purposes. They're like, hello, nice to see you, nipples. So if I don't want them to carry on whole conversations with strangers, I need to retain those bad boys, or girls, however the case may be. I'm telling you, if I weren't wearing a bra right now, we'd have a very different kind of open mic. But I feel like it's my responsibility to share my wonderful nipples with the world. Call it nipple charity, if you will. Which is why I'm bisexual. And no, since you asked, it hasn't gone away yet. I think, unfortunately, I myself present some signs of biphobia, which is a very, very bad thing. But I think the problem is that I don't feel competent enough as a lesbian to take on the lost and bi-curious souls out there, because I have this overpowering fear that they will go, oh, so that's what it's like. I guess I'm not gay after all. My parents will be so happy. Usually though, I see biphobia in lesbians, and they're like, oh no, I can't get involved with you because you'll dump me for a guy. And I'll look at them and I go, you've never been out with a guy, have you? I mean, there are some great straight guys out there, some great straight guys, but I'm just saying, if I took a random berry from the straight guy tree and then a random berry from the lesbian bush, no pun intended, Well, let's just say that one would taste like the first day of spring, sweet, fresh, and just a little bit wet. While the other would be a reminder of that smell your grandfather had when they found him. I'll be on a date with a straight guy, and I'll go, so do you have any life goals other than your onesie selling business? How much construction work do you have left on your bunker? Oh, hey, you know words. They can also be used in a question. Like, we women are very good at asking questions because we want to learn about others. We want to pretend like we take interest in what they have to say, which is why sometimes it can hit extremes when it comes to lesbians, because now you have two question-speaking people in the relationship. It's like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? I'm okay. But are you okay though? Because you have to tell me if you're not okay. I'm okay, but I would not be okay if I took up your space to be okay. Okay? You're okay? Yeah, yeah. I talk from experience. But this is also what I really love with the queer community, because we listen, we create safe spaces like this one where it's okay to share. And since most of us know what it's like to be marginalized or discriminated against, we make sure to always be inclusive. Oh, hey, little one. Also, we're better at sex.